Shadows!
We watched it for 3 days straight.
Every now and then you have to look at the camera, Bucky. That way they see your big,
Why?
beautiful eyes.
Why?
Look at those eyes.
But I'm talking to you.
I know, but we're here for the patients.
Okay, patients. We
So,
watched it for 3 days
3
straight.
days. 3 days straight, him and
Yes.
Mrs. Dredd sat in front of the TV. They didn't go to bed.
Oh.
No, they ate a lot of snacks.
Yes, and we don't want to miss anything.
Anything.
And we still didn't see it all.
Well, that's not what this review was about.
No.
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 Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
It's about a movie.
Yes.
Yes, that was released in theaters.
Theaters.
Big movie theaters.
Big.
Back before COVID.
Big.
Big theaters.
Drive-ins.
Maybe a drive-in. House of Dark Shadows, 1970. Starring Jonathan Frid. But
Oh,
wait a minute, I'm not there yet.
Scary.
Not there yet.
Yes.
That was just my introduction.
Yes.
Yes. Tell
What?
me a joke, Bucky.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Ready, patients?
Patients are ready.
Okay. What do you call a group of vampire enthusiasts?
What do you call a group of vampire enthusiasts?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Guess, right.
Yes.
Bloodsuckers.
No.
Blood lovers.
No.
Feed bag.
No.
Shoe sniffers.
What?
Shoe sniffers.
No.
No. Vampire enthusiasts.
No.
Then what do you call them?
You call a group of vampire enthusiasts
Yes.
a fan club.
A fan club.
Was that a good one? It was? You actually think that was a good one?
That was very
It's my
punny.
lucky day.
Very punny.
It's because we're talking about Dark
Dark
Shadows
Shadows.
and Barnabas Collins.
Okay, Bucky.
Yes. Do I gotta go roll the film?
Go ahead, roll the film.
Okay, I'm going. Can I tell another one then?
I'll get back.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Go,
Maybe?
roll that
Maybe?
film. Roll.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. Oh,
It's a good one. 1970, filmed in bloody color.
bloody.
House of Dark Shadows.
Yes.
1970, take one. Another exciting episode of Dr. Dredd Reviews.
Yes.
Yes! This week, we went back in that Wayback Machine. Way back. 1970. House of Dark Shadows. And it is cast with the regulars from the series.
I love that.
The series ran from 67 to 71, and there were, it's a recap for any of you that
No,
watched
Doc.
Bucky's.
No, Doc. It ran 66.
66 to 71. And it ran for an amazing 1,229 episodes.
Yes, Doctor.
It's amazing. Okay, so the House of Dark Shadows is based in part on the TV series.
Yes.
You know, before we get too far into it, let's let Professor Corny hit us up with a pop quiz. Okay, patients? Professor Corny.
I love Dr. Corny. Professor Corny.
Professor Corny.
Uh-huh.
Over there.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, students. Time for a pop quiz. Name this actor in the horror series he hosted. The clock is ticking. Good luck.
Wow! What a question!
That's a hard one.
That is difficult. Very difficult. Okay. So, back to the House of Dark Shadows. Okay, it was based on the soap opera, the TV series Dark Shadows. And Dark Shadows, the soap opera TV series, had this awesome score in the beginning. Wah, 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 wah. And it scared the crap out of me when I was a whippersnapper.
It It was original.
It was very original. Kids would run home from school in order to catch that episode, which aired in the afternoon.
It was a soap opera.
It was a soap opera, but I'm going to talk about the movie. The movie, which was directed by Dan Curtis, and you may recognize that name from Trilogy of Terror.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, or Kolchak the Night Stalker. Dan Curtis Productions put out so much good TV and decent movies. And that was amazing. I don't know how much of it was his talent, but it was amazing. So, House of Dark Shadows. Those of you not familiar with this series, the movie is about Barnabas Collins, a vampire who was imprisoned in his coffin by his father and set loose in the 60s to wreak havoc upon his family.
Yes! He was put on a curse. It's a curse.
He was cursed. He was a cursed vampire. He became a vampire through a curse, not through the normal means.
Yes.
Yes. And when he woke up, when he was woken from when he was released from his confinement by Willie,
Which is where the movie starts.
which is where the movie starts, Willie Loomis, the caretaker for the Collins, searching for treasure, happens upon a casket, opens it up, and out pops Barnabas, complete with his silver-headed wolf cane,
Yes.
which
Oh,
comes
scary.
into play later. Bam, Willie! Bam, Willie! Bam, Willie! Bam! Kind of like that.
That wasn't nice.
Okay. Fun facts about this movie: it does star the many of the cast from the TV series. Jonathan Frid, very prominent stage actor, but when it comes to movies and television, other than Dark Shadows and a movie called Seizure, 1974, and he hadn't done a whole lot of television. But he's known best as Barnabas Collins, the soulful vampire who everybody feels sorry for.
He did so good at that part, though.
He did. We're just going to run down some of the main characters. Bucky,
Yes, Doctor.
go with the next one. Who's the next character on that whiteboard?
Carolyn Stoddard, Nancy Barrett.
Carolyn Stoddard is the daughter of Roger Stoddard.
No,
No. See?
it's Elizabeth Stoddard's daughter.
Oh, okay. Elizabeth Stoddard's daughter is Carolyn.
Yes.
Yes. It's a bit of a soap opera. And Carolyn is, there's a really cool scene in the movie with Carolyn, and I don't want to give too much away, but let's just say it was pretty bloody. Okay,
Yes.
and she is played by Nancy Barrett.
Yes.
Yes. Who's the next actor on that list, Bucky?
Catherine Lee Scott, who plays Maggie Evans.
Maggie Evans, played by Catherine Lee Scott.
Yes.
And she's the good girl in the soap opera.
Yes.
Yes, she doesn't sleep around.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. But she's the good girl. She's the governess. And she never had an affair with Roger.
No.
No, in the TV series. But it's easy to confuse them two. Okay, but she's also in the movie, and she does play Maggie Evans, same character in the movie. Who's the next character?
And Barnabas always loves Maggie, who he thinks is Josette.
Yes, Barnabas does fall in love with Maggie, who he believes is his lost love from the past, Josette.
Yes. And next is Willie Loomis, who is John Carlin.
Willie Loomis, played by the amazingly talented John Carlin. Picture over here. He was in so much TV. He had a regular spot on the 80s series Cagney and Lacey, and he had so many bit parts in
And movies and everything.
movies and everything. Very talented.
Yes.
Yes. Bucky,
Yes.
is there another name?
No?
No, those are the main players. But also involved in this movie are Roger Collins, that's a character, He lives in Collinwood, and there's Stokes. Stokes. What's Stokes' first name?
Professor Stokes.
Professor Stokes. But I'm getting ahead of myself here a little bit. The movie is filled with fun gore.
Yes.
Yes, and not a real gory movie, but there is blood, and it's very colorful, and in my opinion, well done. Dick Smith, famous for his makeup effects, did the makeup for this movie, and it was
Did a really good job.
there's a scene with old Barnabas. Old Barnabas.
Yes.
The makeup is amazing. Okay, along with the fun gore, the movie is creeperific.
Yes.
And it is shot very well. There's bird's eye view shots. There's worm-eyed view shots. There's side shots. There's close-ups. And the sets are amazing. They went 2 steps above with this from the TV series because the sets actually look like authentic sets, not a TV set. The ruined pool house looked ruined.
It was scary. It was creepy.
The old house looked creepy, complete with cobwebs and low-lying fog. And
Even if you didn't watch Dark Shadows, the show,
Yes.
the series, you should watch it.
yes,
It's good.
you don't have to be a fan of the series in order to follow this movie. It's a standalone, and it's a lot of fun. The music is good, and it's a lot of the music they used in the series. Before we wrap this up,
Yes?
yes, who we gonna call, Bucky?
Ghostbusters?
Ghost, but no. Professor Corny with the answer to the pop quiz.
Oh!
Hear that?
Yes!
Hear that tick-tocking?
Yes!
Yep, it's almost time. Professor
I'm
Corny.
ready.
Time is up. The actor is James Coburn, and he hosted The Dark Room. Class dismissed.
I didn't know that answer. I was wrong. Bucky?
Well, I didn't know it either.
Be honest,
The
okay.
first time I didn't know.
Well,
It was hard.
it was a difficult one. Okay, back to The House of Dark Shadows. Before I rate this, know that it was followed up with a sequel in 1971 called The Night of Dark Shadows. Another film.
And this one is House of Dark Shadows.
This one is House of Dark Shadows. It was a sequel. Also, the movie Night of Dark Shadows was also based upon the series somewhat. So Bucky,
Yes, Doctor.
having watched this, and I love 70s horror, it had a Count Yorga feel to it. I rate this high, and some of you may think it's a little high, but I like this kind of movie. It was very gothic, and it was very reminiscent of old castle movies with fog. 3.5 skulls, I give it. 3.
Wow, Doc, that's high.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
1, 2, 3 out of 4. So it is a high rating. Bucky?
Well, I would at least give it a 3, if not a little bit more.
Okay.
I mean, it was scary. The acting was good. The set was good. The music was good. It didn't put me to sleep.
No.
It was really
was good.
good. Yes.
Your friend, Dr. Dread. Wishing you pleasant nightmares.
Oh.
And as always, my friend, keep it scary.
Keep it scary.
Bucky,
Yes, Doctor.
cut that film.
Cut that film. Cut that film. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it.